who we help to build today is who grows up to be these women, you know? So if we build these strong, powerful girls who are able to think for themselves, able to, you know, shut out this negative talk and postings and all these things that they're hit with, even in childhood anymore, you know, that helps them when they grow up to be teenagers, to help, you know, so that they're not impacted by all these terrible things as teenagers, so that when they do grow up on their own, you know, they have all of these skills, they have this confidence, they have, you know, this self-love, they have all of these things that they need to just really just go into the world and just, you know, be this powerful, amazing woman, and that's what we need in this world.
What we try to do is give girls tools that will help them resolve conflict, which is natural and inevitable in life, but resolve that conflict in a healthy way. And we want it to be fun, and so that's where running comes in. Running is the movement, it's the goal-setting piece that helps girls learn that they can set goals, that they can reach goals, that sometimes they're going to have difficulty getting there, and that's okay because that's life. So how do we move forward? How do we keep going even when there are times we feel like we're moving backward? Ultimately, we keep going and we work toward an end goal. And for the girls in the program, that end goal is the 5K race.
Seeing the girls finish the 5K and the accomplishment that they have, and it's not even about running the actual 5K, it's just the idea of setting a goal and working for it and getting there, and just how proud they are it's really special. There's no words to describe how excited they are at the end.
When she finished, she's like, I can't believe it. I did never think I'd ever complete a 5K. She was so excited that she was able to accomplish that. So I think that it just gives them a goal, and they can reach that goal. It doesn't matter how fast they do it. It doesn't matter how fast if they walk the whole thing or run the whole thing, but they are able to accomplish something.
The lessons that she covered in the course of the Girls on the Run program were, because the parents do get a copy of those, and so I was able to look at some of the lesson plans, and it was interesting that things would come through in the lessons that she was actually dealing with in real time. And so even though they may not see it as learning because it's fun and it's involved in its activities, for her, we just really saw her blossom and change and learn how to handle some of the negative emotions that came with the challenges at school with other students. And so we got real supportive. She loved the running. Suddenly a child that liked to lay around and be a couch potato wanted to get out and put on her shoes and run. And so we were really excited at the positive changes.
I think adults realize that their girls become more empathetic towards others, and I think they see that in their daily interactions at home, and the girls are just more joyful when they come home, and they really do get something out of the meeting and the love that's spread through Girls on the Run.
She struggled socially, and it was really neat to see how the other girls embraced her. She walked. That's just what she did. She was a walker. But she struggled on even completing a couple laps at first. And the girls would get behind her and literally hold her hands and run her into the finish line every time. And they would chant her name. And just to see the joy that it brought Trinity, and she would look around and see these people that supporting her that she never had before. She was so happy the whole time, and she was just skipping and hopping. And it was really neat to see the growth in her that came from the other girls and how they would support her and push her through to the end of practice or the end of the first 5K or any of those things.
The girls they become so inclusive of anyone. Anyone who sets foot in our gym during practice, they just want to invite them.
It's very fun. You make new friends. You get to do a lot of fun activities. I just felt a lot happier and less stressed, and I felt like I knew how to deal with things. And my mind is just focused on running, getting to the end, and you just forget about everything that's actually going around you. You just feel free.
This gives them a small group opportunity to kind of practice coming out of their shell, practice building some of that self-confidence, and in a way that's fun and engaging for them, and it's a safe place.
It's a personal satisfaction thing with watching a girl blossom and come to realize that she can do anything she wants to do.
I look forward to seeing how our girls just bloom. I look forward to seeing how they start with maybe not feeling like they can do this, not feeling that, or feeling that maybe the race is just so far away and it's going to be hard. I look forward to seeing how they become empowered from the day they come in for the first meeting at our gym to the day they cross that finish line.
To see them come out of their shyness, to see them become friends with girls they probably would have never met before. Just to see those life changes in them is what keeps me coming back.
The shy girl who didn't want to talk to anybody comes in and is now the leader of the group and the social butterfly and gets better grades and does all these things. And it's like, those are just the visual impacts. Those aren't even the things that you don't see what's happening inside of her. And then all that we're going to do is just continue to build on that. If she is powerful and strong and amazing as, an elementary school kid, imagine how much more that's going to grow as she grows. And so, I think that's just the lasting impact that Girls on the Run really has, is that, we really have the opportunity to just change an entire generation of women, and it's awesome.